I have to show you guys this sweater. It says cookies and donuts and brownies and cupcakes. It's so comfy, and obviously it sums up my life, so. Hey guys, with New Year's being just right around the corner, I wanted to do just a quick video talking about goals, resolutions, whatever you want to call it, and how you're going to be able to achieve those this year. A lot of people make New Year's goals and then they kind of just fall off within a month or so. So I just have a few tips that I want to talk about. With making these New Year's goals, these are going to be in terms of fitness related tips to help you stay on track throughout the year. You should probably think about what you want in terms of long term, so the big end goal. So say 2017, I want to get in shape, whatever that means to you. So instead of just saying, okay, I'm going to get in shape, that's not really a measurable goal. It needs to be something that you can measure to see if you're hitting that mark or not. Also, within making goals, you should make smaller goals within the big one. So once again, you can measure how you are along the way. So the first thing you're going to want to do is start with progress pictures or progress, just a log. So if your goal is to lose weight or you want to build muscle, you're going to want to start by taking progress pictures. That's probably the hardest thing for a lot of people, is to actually see themselves not in a way that they're not happy with themselves. For me, my first progress picture I ever take, anytime I look at it, is the biggest motivation, because you just see how far you've come from that starting point. So just take a front picture, a side picture, and a back picture. And if you're wanting to put on muscle, you should do those relaxed. So just standing straight, front, back, and side, and then also flex. Say one of your goals is just to build up endurance or stamina. One way to measure that would be to write down the first time you go to run a mile, how far you can actually run before you have to stop for a breath, or how fast you run. That's something that's measurable. So the next time you do it, you can see where you were and if you are getting better or worse or staying the same. The second one I kind of already touched on. You're gonna wanna make a goal, and then you're gonna wanna break down that goal into mini goals. So even if you just within the first month of the year, you have one goal, say I wanna lose 5 pounds by the end of January. Break that down into, I wanna lose 1.5 pounds a week or whatever. So at the end, you're not just super surprised if you didn't make that goal. You can kind of see along the way if you're on track or not. One thing that encourages me and keeps me motivated, I know last year before I went to Mexico, I really wanted to look good when I was at the beach. So I went online and I bought this bathing suit. And when I got it, it was too small, which I wasn't planning on it being too small. I was just planning on having that item. But what I did to make sure I fit in it, I hung it on my wall, so I saw it every single day. So it was a reminder to me, oh yeah, that's what I'm working towards. I want to fit in that within like 6 weeks or whatever. So same thing, like say you want to just feel better about yourself and lose some weight, go out and buy yourself a nice outfit and then put it somewhere where you're going to see it every day. So it's just that, subconscious reminder of that's what you're working towards, and that will really, really help you. Statistically, it's been proven that people that write down their goals meet their goals more than people who don't. And I'm such a believer in that, because it really does help. Like I have a goal board in my room next to my bed with just pictures and clips of things that I'm working for, and I see it every single day. So it's always that constant reminder. Also, I just wanted to show you guys these planners that I got, because like I said, writing down your goals is so important. I got these all at TJ Maxx or Marshall's for less than like $8. So there's this one, super cute, right? It's for 12 months. You can write down your monthly goals, things to remember, and then important dates and stuff, and it's like that for every month. So this one, like I said, TJ Maxx. This one as well, this is gonna be my fitness one for this year. Same thing, it's a 12-month planner. The beginning of it has like all these different things for the month, and then you have it broken down by week. And then this one is just a plain journal that I got yesterday for $7.99 at Marshall's, and it's literally just blank pages that I'm going to write down. Like today, this was my workout, so I wrote down what it was, and then off to the corner I wrote down the weight I used. So next week when I go back and do the same workout, I can see if I'm able to use more weight, if I'm progressing, because for the next few months, my goal is to put on muscle size and become stronger. So that's how I'm measuring that goal. The third thing I would say is plan ahead, especially with wanting to lose weight. It's a big part about nutrition, so you're gonna wanna plan ahead. Say you're going out to a restaurant, and when you get there, you normally would just pick whatever on the menu. So instead of that, plan ahead by looking at the menu on the website, look that over, and then not feel kind of flustered or whatever the case may be when it comes time to order. Just make healthier choices. So look over their menu, look at the nutritional value of what you're looking at getting, and then just go from there. So if you're not going out to eat, another way to plan ahead is by meal prepping. So there's really no excuse to not, there's no excuse. You can't just be out and say, oh, I don't have any food, so I'm just gonna stop at Wendy's and get something. So if you plan ahead, it's a foolproof way that you're gonna not have that problem. The last thing I'm gonna mention in terms of that same thing with kind of planning ahead is, and just tracking everything, is downloading an app to track what you're eating, what your intake is. So I use MyFitnessPal. It's the free version, I don't pay for it. And then that way you can literally log everything you eat and drink, and it just kind of shows you where you're at for the day. So if you're trying to stay under a certain number of calories or something like that, you can kind of, I always do mine ahead of time. I don't just eat as the day goes on and enter it then. I plan it all at the beginning of the day or the day before, and that way I know what my meals are. So it's so simple the day of. I just pack everything up that I've already entered. I know that that's what I can have for the day, and so it's so simple and easy for me. MyFitnessPal is gonna be a huge help for someone who is trying to meal plan, prep their stuff. And there's even a barcode scanner. It makes it so easy. You can just scan the package. I have thousands and thousands of restaurant stuff in there, so you can also log that. It's really great. So that's that. This is just gonna be, like I said, a short video for how to make an attainable goal for 2017 and hopefully stay on track. My next video is definitely gonna be about macros and nutrition stuff, in terms of what are macros, how to track them, how to calculate them, and healthy snacks and alternatives to cooking and eating out, things like that. So that'll be a little bit more interactive. All of my videos will not just be me sitting here talking. I know that's really boring, but I wanted to get this out before New Year. All right, that's gonna be it. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and a very, very Happy New Year, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.